Hello my fellow stars, it's Vindictus here with another Vindictus video. I know it's been a really long time. I've been really thinking about deeply into this Vindictus because I know I've been playing Vindictus for a really long time. I decided to restart the series because a lot of people don't know the story. And the thing is, I want to rerun through the story, but I kind of want to remaster the series. I want to remaster the commentary and everything so that the story can be a bit funner. I'm going to be like skipping like the in-between things of where I'm like running to the mission and organizing my inventory. All of that I'm going to be cutting out so these episodes could be like simplified, cut straight to the story, because I know I wasn't the best reader back then, and I think I could do way better now, and I hope you guys enjoy this. So if you guys want me to keep this as a series, because I really want Vindictus to stay on my channel other than just lose it. And as you guys know, I've been really loving Ira. I don't know why, I just love Ira's character so much. Probably because she's a much more easier character to control than like most characters for me. Maybe that's just my personal way of saying it. But I've been enjoying Ira a lot, mainly because she's really powerful. She's actually really like overpowered characters, if you guys don't know. So I love this character very much. Also like mana users, and plus she's like a magic mana user too. So I just found this character as my perfect match more than I found Lyn as my match. I don't know. Lyn is a cute character, but I guess she's not really for me. I loved playing Lyn. Lyn was pretty fun at the time. But I started struggling with Lyn because Lyn has like a lot more difficulty, and I've been playing a lot of Ira, so I got a lot more practice with Ira than I have been getting with Lyn, so I got more used to Ira's gameplay than Lyn's gameplay, so I hope that makes more sense to you guys. So definitely, this is of course going to stay in, so this video is going to be a little bit longer than the rest, so hope you guys do enjoy. You guys can sit back, relax. I'll be muting myself throughout these little cutscenes over here, so you guys can hear the beautiful voices of these awesome characters. If you guys are new to this series, and you guys have never seen episode 1 of my old series, believe me, if you want to play it, get it on Steam. It's free. You don't have to buy anything for it unless you want to customize your character very beautifully. Other than that, get this game on Steam. I'd say it's really worth it as an MMORPG, because that's literally what this is. It's an MMORPG based off of like the medieval times of like you're a soldier and you're in a war. So pretty much you guys don't know what the war story is just yet. So I'd say sit back, relax the story. I'll just read out the little things here, but once it gets to the actual dialogue where you need to hear it, I'll mute myself so you guys can listen to the but if you guys have already seen this, I'm very sorry for you guys who've seen it. I just hope you guys enjoy rewatching the beginning, because sometimes starting from the beginning could be a bit fun. And knowing that I'm remastering, I'll call this series Vindictus Remastered, of course, because it's all like the remastered commentary compared to what I did before, because I know my commentary was very trash back then, and I don't want you guys to have to go like watch that and go through the pain. So here we are with episode 1 of Remastered Vindictus. I hope you guys enjoy the series. Let's get right into the story. I edited my character already. I got everything I like about her. I even like how I did her hair here. I just did a brown color because my hair is normally brown in real life, but I did a little blonde streak here because it's yellow, like, you know, stars and stuff like that. So I did that, and brown eyes, of course. Based her more off of me a little bit. Yeah, but we're gonna get right into this, and we're gonna go with, I don't know what name. I'm gonna just find a name, and then I'll meet you guys within the story. I lost my childhood. We were happy together. Mom, Dad, my older sister, and myself. My sister and I were connected by our powers inherited from Mom. As if we were connected with an invisible thread, we were inseparable. As long as I had my sister, I feared nothing. She was the only one who understood me. One day, my powers awakened in the ability to form portals through space. It awakened as naturally as opening my eyes in the morning. I decided to surprise everyone by practicing in secret. However, on one moonlit night, I cost our family everything. I lost control of my powers, and my mother was possessed by a god from the other world. I loosened. She was accused of witchcraft and executed on the spot. As we tried to flee to a ship, I lost track of my sister in the harbor crowds. There's no time, Ira. You should go first. Dad put me in the ship to the Far East and made a promise. I'll find your sister and we'll catch up to you. He didn't make it back, and I made the journey across the sea by myself. All I had left was a deep sense of guilt and regret. Arriving at the far eastern city of Siren, I wandered the streets alone. I probably would have died there if not for the kindness of a gunpowder craftsman. When he saw my powers, he brought me to a mercenary unit in the city. Life in the mercenary unit was brutal, and I learned from the experiences that only the strong survive. That's why I decided to leave behind everything that made me weak. I buried my horrible mistakes and my happy memories deep down in my heart and never looked back. Time passed, and nothing withholding me back, I became the strongest mercenary of all. I was spoken of like the beast stalking the streets of the city for ever more powerful prey. Everyone in Siren knew the cold-hearted and merciless Void Witch. I've always hated the nickname Witch. It reminded me of what happened on that fateful night of my mistake. To keep myself from weakness, I turned away from the memories that flooded in. But the more I tried to fight it, the more the pain bit into my heart. A man I met whom I began to count as my friend said something about that once. You know, if you were able to come all this way on your own, shouldn't your sister have done the same? Even if my sister is alive, she doesn't need me. I'll only be bringing her more misfortune. If it were me, I'd apologize and live happy life together. We don't have time to make it any more complicated. The man's words made me feel uneasy, so I left the bar and walked along the forest path underneath the cold blue moon. That evening, the path of the other world opened up before me. And in the middle of it, I found a massive being engulfed in mana. That day, you aided my event. If only that body had not perished. But even then, I could feel the presence of two others who had inherited my gifts. I chose to bide my time until the body with the power of time matured, and now that time has come, the god's word shocked me to my core. This meant my sister was still alive, somehow, somewhere in the world, and it meant that the being was trying to snuff her out. You really think I'll just let that happen? I could not bear to lose another person so dear to me like I lost Mom that night. I attacked the god from the other world, but nothing I did left even a mark. She scoffed at me and struck where I was weakest. Mom, Dad, Sis, I'm so sorry. If it weren't for me, everyone would have been happy. She still hasn't been able to claim my body. I lifted my head and heard my sister's voice, and I saw that the god was bound by a magic pentacle. She was in pain. Don't give up, Ira. I knew what I had to do. I summoned spears from my portals, many, many spears. They were the same spears that had taken my mother so long ago. You cost me my mother, die as she did, and even threatened my family again. My spears dug deep into the body until she fell motionless. It disappeared back into whence it came from, bound by the seal. Finally, I decided to search for my sister. My dear sister who was surely waiting for me across the sea. This was my chance to atone for what I've done. Wait for me, Aresha. We'll be together again soon.
Get it together, rookie. What's going on?
We got him cornered. Ready for ballistic!
Blades, advance!
Yes, sir!
Captain, the tower will collapse if we fire right now.
Doesn't matter. Prepare to fire!
Stop!
Stop! Hold!
Hold fire! Fire! Teve, it's dangerous. Move out of the way.
Teve, what are you doing?
Aiden, please give me some time. He's not usually this violent. I'll talk to him.
People's lives are in danger. That's no longer the town's guardian. It's just a monster. Move aside!
But
Let us handle this. Reload, Ballista!
Reload! Oracle, we don't have much time.
Marek, don't you trust me? I must go up there. He's frightened. He's terrified. I can hear his voice.
All right. But I go with you. Merrick, grab some men and follow.
Yes, sir. Follow the captain.
Yes, sir. Wait! Don't move. Fomorian emblem. What is this doing here?
Ambush! Over there! Rookie, protect the Oracle.
So that's pretty much the beginning. As this is a part of the story, I might as well stick up to it and just show you guys a little bit of the mechanics of this character. If you guys have never seen this character, I just decided to play this just so you guys can see how it's going. Of course, use the mouse to move. I already know how to play this game. Like, I've played it for a while now, like since 2017. It doesn't feel like it's been like only like 3. I feel like but it's probably because I watched my sister play this back then. But yeah, I've had a little bit of experience in this game, so I already know how to control this character, so we're all good with this part. So, also, another thing I wanted to mention is I'm sorry about the lack of live streams this weekend. I have been having a lot of trouble with sticking to a sleep schedule. And even when I tried yesterday to like go to bed early so that I could wake up early, I for some reason struggled to fall asleep. I don't know when I fell asleep, but I woke up like at 8 again. So I was like, shoot, it's not live stream time anymore. So sorry for the lack of live streams. I'll try to make it up next weekend. And yeah, hopefully this video can make up for the lack of a lot of content I've been having. So yeah, today I plan on making like a lot of videos just for this week, just so I have a little bit of like time to think about things. So just want to make sure she's in the right place so we don't lag out this area. Oh. The building collapsed because he's still gone wild up there, so we're just gonna pick her up. And now we're gonna carry her the rest of the way. So yes, so you guys who are new to this game, this is a very story-based game. Lots of story to it. And a lot of good missions too. Like, it's very fun to play, but it's very story-based. If you guys don't like reading, maybe if you can watch my series for most of the reading. I'm gonna be trying reading it as best. I may still derp out here and there, but I will be cutting like a lot of stuff out that aren't needed throughout the video, so that I can make sure, you know, that everything's going fine with the series. It's not going too long and too timed out as it was last time. So here we are.
you attack? Tell me. Why were you so scared? Who did what? Who?
Alright, first battle of the game, pretty much, because this is just a tutorial round. I could have skipped this, but this does explain a little bit more of the story. That's why I didn't skip it. So I just want you guys to see more of the story than just skipping this, because skipping part of the story, you guys will just miss out what happened, and the story just won't make sense. So that's why I got this in. I think I did skip this the last gameplay. Maybe I did play through this. I don't remember. It's been so long. Oh, looks like the ballista has started to shoot. So now they're shooting up here. Hit the spider. So yes, the spider is called Wind Shark, as you guys can see. I'm gonna try getting as much hits as I can. There we go. Oh, brother. I am climbing up there. That is not gonna end well for you, dude. And there he goes. Gotta feel bad for Teeb, though. And there he went, and there goes that. Pretty much the most fatal blow. We should be getting a cutscene now after this.
Are you hurt? Hang on. I'll get you out.
And there's our mastermind behind it all. You're awake. Yesterday at the bell tower. Steve looks away, her eyes full of tears. I did have the chance to thank you. It's because of you that I'm even alive, and yet... Keep shaking her head gently. Never mind that. Please. What is your name? Yeah, I decided to go with Vindictus Star. I didn't know what else to go with because I already had It's Vindictus, and apparently Vindictus was taken too, so I just went with Vindictus Star, so... That's a good name. Steve lets her hand drop. I only wish I could have saved him too. You ask who she means. She looks startled. Why, the spider, of course. Who else? Steve looks out the window and then looks towards the window and looks out. He didn't mean to, you know. He's not usually like that. He was scared, and there was an evil thing taking hold of the land. I don't quite understand it yet. I feel as if I should. T's voice sounds pained. T turns from the window. I almost forgot. You're one at the Mercenary outpost. I have duties to perform as well. The townspeople must be rattled from yesterday. I must attend to them. Find Merrick at the Mercenary outpost. He is a sub-captain or assistant leader or veteran or Teeb looks overwhelmed as she tries to remember. In any case, he is a member of the Crimson Blade Mercenaries. You should be able to find him at the Mercenary outpost right now. And I'll see you soon, and thank you. Ah, I didn't tell you about the Mercenary outpost. Okay, so we already know where that is. So, as you guys can tell already, Teeb is able to speak to, like, other things I can't normally speak to. Like, she was able to speak to Windshort, who is being controlled, as we saw. You can tell because if you saw the symbol on top of his head closely in that scene, it was flickering when she was actually talking to him, that to control again. And now we just gotta figure out who that interesting man looked like at the end there. But for you guys who have been on my channel for a while, already know who it is. And of course I know who it is, but let's not make any spoilers for these new subscribers who don't know the story, because it's way better experiencing yourself, getting to know the game. And yeah, let's go do our first starter mission. Well, it was kind of like a starter mission because I was like the tutorial level, but we're gonna go out, we're gonna do the dialogue to the Mercenary outpost, do that mission, and then finally have the wrap up to this first episode of the Remastered Vindictus. So I'll meet you guys with reading that next part of the dialogue. Members of the Crimson Blade argue with a woman in a silver plate. In this case falls under justification of the Royal Army who are taking command. Not happening. Cullen is under the protection of the Crimson Blade Mercenaries. The Royal Army outranks a band of ragtag mercenaries if you will vacate the premises. The Crimson Blades will not abandon Cullen just because you show up with a fancy proclamation. Where were you when we battled that giant spider yesterday? In Rochas? Because we were here. We were protecting our town. The two are too busy arguing to pay you any heed. Oh my goodness. So we get to see this again. It's always lovely to see. What a way to welcome you to the Blades. You're the merc who went up at the bell tower yesterday, right? That was very brave. We mercenaries have our own rules. Take your royal leash back to Rochas and shove up your... Choose your words carefully, mercenary. I'll have this entirety of the Rochas garrison at my bidding, and they are remarkably less level-headed than I. Kira sighs. What a mess. Let's go wait in the back. She pulls the storeroom door closed behind you. Much better. Those two are giving me a headache. The Crimson Blades and the Royal Army have never been on good terms, and having Captain injured isn't helping. The nerve of those royal fools barging into our town and treating us like children playing at war. I'm sorry to intrude, but we also have a good reason. Ah, I didn't know you're here, Ellie. Sorry. That's okay, but, it's Ellis. I know, Ellie's a nickname, a term of endearment. It suits you and it's much cuter. I'm not cute. I'm a man. Ellis glances at you with a frustrated look on his face. The Royal Army isn't here to drive you away. If anything, yesterday's incident proves that we should work together. Bah, I hate it when you're right. I hate it when you make sense. I love Ellis. I don't know if you guys don't know this, but I absolutely love Ellis's character because he seems like very innocent. But yeah, you guys are going to learn how much I love the character throughout this gameplay. Kira looks at you. She extends a hand to you. I'm sorry for the harrowing introductions. I'm Kira and that's Ellie. My name is Ellis. Okay, relax, Ellis. Anyways, Merrick is supposed to train rookies like you, but he's obviously a bit preoccupied with the given circumstances. Okay, so she said we'll start you at the Mercenary training site, and yeah, they can't just skip down their own. Like, I didn't click anything, they just skipped down their own. I don't understand that part of the dialogue. Mercenary training site is made for rookies like you, Vintrix. We used to be able to basic battle training there by taking care of woodmen. However, things are complicated now. Originally, our battle training site is at Perilous Ruins. Perilous Ruins is the Null's base. We used to be pretty friendly with them, so it didn't matter as much if we bumped into each other. But since tensions between us is high now, it's gotten dangerous. Whew, what should we do? There's no point in worrying more about it. Let's just go to the training site ourselves. That is our facility anyway, so we don't really need to mind them. Mercenary training site is at Perilous Ruins. You can see when you go to the dock, and Okay, so this is just all teaching. I'm just gonna skip all this thing where she teaches you about boats and docking and all that. And yeah, I'll meet you guys at the boat. I'll meet you guys at the mission. Here we are at our first mission. As you guys can see, I'm gonna be doing commentary during the missions more than during like the reading. But as you guys can see, there's like dialogue did skip a little bit there. There are some parts of the dialogue that actually do that, or maybe I'll probably accidentally misclick. I did do a lot of accidental misclicks, but I'll try to do less accidental misclicks on this series. So it looks like we are running into a bit of an illness, and she is telling me what to do down there, which I'm not really paying attention to because I already know what I'm doing. We're all good here. So hope you guys are still enjoying like this type of gameplay, and hopefully it isn't gonna bore you guys to decide to restart it. It's just that I feel like my commentary back then wasn't the best, and I kind of didn't do too well reading a story, and plus there's like a lot of stuff between stories I did. Like I did managing my inventory, which I should do off camera, and I decided, yeah, everything like changing gear, going to the ship, doing all that stuff, that's all gonna be off camera pretty much. That's what I decided for. I'm gonna have to do all that off camera, and commentary could be during the battles, of course, and stuff for me to like talk about a little bit of things. But we're almost at the boss already. That's how fast this first mission is, especially with this character. So yeah, we're pretty much getting into this gameplay. We're pretty much getting into this. I hope you new people do like the game so far, and I'm hoping to have more series. So here's our first guy we get to meet. And it's always lovely to meet him every time I see him, because he looks so happy. Very exciting, am I right? It's great to meet you too, buddy. But now let's start our battle. This is gonna be fun. I don't know why. I don't think I can switch attacks. Alright. Oh, it's because it's on my bar. I forgot, when you learn your first attack, it goes on the bar. I don't like it when it does that. Oops. Let's just... Aw, man. I am failing this first mission. Probably because I'm really spaced out right now. But finish our first mission without too many problems. There's just a little bit of lag. I might use one of these probably images for my my thumbnail. Never know. Maybe I'll make my own custom thumbnail. I might save those screenshots because they weren't too bad. Not too bad at all. It's really hard to get good screenshots in this game nowadays. I don't know what's about it, but it's really hard to get good screenshots nowadays. So we're gonna go ahead and leave this mission. Alright, my fellow stars, that's where we'll wrap up this video for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this first Vindictus episode, at least the remastered episode. Hopefully the editing style that I'm going to be doing for this video, the cutting down, all that stuff is going to make these videos a little bit shorter, not too like grudgingly long, so that my commentary could fit in at least in the battles more. And maybe I'll try to cut out like all the loading screens I have to go through for every stage. So yeah, this is going to be more of a simplified series compared to the other one, so you guys can get straight to the story more. Hope you guys do enjoy this series though. I'm enjoying playing this character so far. I really love this character. I hope you guys love this character, because we're going to be going through the story really fast with this specific character. I'm not lying. If you're playing this character, you're going to get through the story super fast, because that's just how overpowered she pretty much is, as you guys can see from the battle we just had. We got to the boss pretty fast, so we're going to be zooming through this, is all I'm trying to say. So there's going to be no problems throughout this series. I'm going to be cutting out all the stuff like between the story dialogue. Right now I'm just ending here. Well, we're not going to the story dialogue just yet. But hope you guys can keep an eye out for the next episode of this series. I'm going to be trying to bring out like a lot of other series, of course. This is my first solo series so far. Because as you guys know, I have a lot of series with Zach. So this is my first solo episode of Vindictus itself. And I think it's going to go pretty well with the series again. Rushing through all these missions and getting back to where we were in the first one. So hope you guys will enjoy all this gameplay again. If you guys have already seen it, hope you guys enjoy it, because this is more simplifying, just straight to the story basis, so that people don't have to go through the rigorous things for all the other ones. But that's going to wrap up this video for today. Before I go a little bit too crazy, I'll see you guys in the next video or episode. Also, if you guys are new to my channel and you guys like the content I put up, you guys like this video, you guys like all the other videos that I put up, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, so you can keep up to my live streams and my recordings, because I really love to talk to people while I'm in live streams. I don't really respond to people on Discord, not really that much. I want to try doing that someday, but I'm just very focused on other things as my days go by and my sleep schedule is kind of bugged out. So yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that, and I'll see you guys in the next video live stream. See you, my fellow stars.